Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your girl, Becky D. Live every single day. I am able to get up and do my live, right? You know, a lot of people should be more honest. Like, some of these products are on TV. And some people might be like, okay, now she lying because the products on TV aren't honest. Y'all, I mean, they are. They just say it faster, okay? When you get to the end of the drug commercial and they start going on and on and on about all the possible side effects that could possibly happen, and then, just start talking like that, and then, they're like, 10 out of 11 participants did notice a spike in their blood pressure within 2 doses of using whatever drug it is. Like, they're being honest. They just say it so fast that you can't hear it. So I think more people should be honest like that, but let's say it slowly, okay? How many times have you gotten into a relationship, partnership, business, job, whatever the case may be, and felt like you've been lied to? As some people would say, hoodwinked, bamboozled, excuse me. It's time that we start really being honest, okay? Now, I know that may be tough for some people, but for those of you who are on the honest express like I am, let's just be real with ourselves. It's time that we are honest not only with self, but with those around us about our capabilities, not just our capabilities, but how well we are of doing things just over general, because some people get that mixed up. With what we know and what we don't know. It's okay to not know something. It's okay to not be able to do something. It's not okay not to try. Okay. You can say, hey, I'm not really good at drawing, but I can try to draw what you're asking for. Someone may have saw a trace that you did of something, and it was like, oh my gosh, you're amazing, this and that. And then you're like, oh, well, thank you. And now they think you're the world's greatest artist, not realizing you just traced. But if you're honest to say, I actually traced this, but maybe I could trace something that you like. Because honestly, I think tracing is an art. I can't trace. I can, but I can't. It's really difficult. It looks funky, and I don't think it's the world's greatest. But more honesty is what we need in the world, is what I'm trying to say, okay? So I know I was explaining on yesterday how stressed out I was and everything, and how my business was kind of getting me down and everything the day before. And so I finally had a talk with the people that I needed to get the stuff to. And literally, sometimes, y'all, we stress for nothing. But as long as I was honest, there was no need for lying involved, if you know what I'm saying. So I was honest and I was open, and I've tried the lying route before. I've tried the lying route in business before. And, that's just makes people want to harp on you longer and be like, okay, did you get it yet? Waiting. How's it going? And it's just constant nagging and nagging and nagging. But honesty gets you a longer way. Okay, I was honest. I was open. Let them know exactly what was going on. Did not leave any detail out. And there was like, we understand. We just can't wait to see it when it's ready. And I was like, oh my gosh. So you're not going to keep nagging me and asking me questions and asking me why I ain't do this and why I ain't do that. You just simply understood. You guys, we are human, okay? And I don't know how many times I have to say that before that gets through somebody's head, that we are going to mess up. And it's okay. If anybody else in the world is going to mess up, it's going to be us and probably a dog, okay? Definitely a cat. Definitely a cat. But who are we to not mess up? Who are we to not have a downfall, to not have a problem? All the presidents of the United States have made an error at some point in their life. Even in presidency, some of your politicians have made errors in their life. Some of those of you who are in higher statuses, who are bosses and hold PhDs, you've made errors. Doctors have definitely made errors. They're always practicing. Okay? So errors are going to be made. It's just how you recover and how you handle the situation once they're made. Anybody can go up and try to climb Mount Everest, but it's how you climb it. Are you going to cause more damage to your body? Are you going to, be able to walk down when you get up there? So Don't be afraid of making the mistakes or making the error or having human qualities, because we know we have human qualities. Don't be afraid. Live a fearless lifestyle and just keep conquering the world. When I was in high school, that was my biggest thing, because I had a lot of different fears. I knew I had stage fright, and I was afraid to get in front of people, and I had a fear of heights because I wear glasses. And my biggest thing is, if I look over, because I know how much my glasses cost me, and going to school, I know how much my glasses cost my parents. And so my fear was they were going to fall off my face. And once my glasses fall off my face, I didn't know what I was going to do, because now that's money. That's money being dropped. And I don't know about y'all. I'm not just going to drop $400, $500 pairs of glasses down because I was looking over an edge. No. So that was generating my fear. And so all through my last senior year in high school, all the way through college, I kept trying to kept trying to drive a fearless lifestyle. Okay. Was it successful? At times, yes. But the thing was, even though I still had my fears along the way, I still made an attempt to try to conquer a fear every single day. You guys, I have flew airplanes, okay? I have been to the top of the Eiffel Tower. I did not successfully look all the way over. They had to pull me across, but I've done it. I've hiked up mountains. I've done things that require a lot of heights. And I'm telling you, the rewards was worth it, all right? I rode a horse up a mountain. Who would do that? It wasn't no little play mountain, y'all. This mountain had some guff to it. Like, I was like, okay, can we go back down now? Cause this horse, he bucking and stuff, and I ain't comfortable with that. I mean, he was a big horse too. All right, sidetracked. I'm sorry, but I was driven to conquer my fears, because the fears is what drives all our errors. Ever thought about that? You ever been afraid of going to an interview? And you know, afraid of messing up, afraid they won't give you the job, this and that. Okay, if they don't give you the job, then what? You could go in there and say, yeah, I hacked into the computers at my last job, and, you know, just really putting your business out there if you want to. But if you went in there fearless, confident, knowing that the job is yours, they may not even tune that out, because a lot of times they're reading your body language and see how comfortable you are and how well you can interact with people, especially with the customer service business, okay? And 98% of our jobs are customer service based. So they're really seeing how well you interact with other people, how well your presence is, your speech. They're paying attention to some details, but they're not in the nitty gritty, okay? So that's what you want to keep in mind. Now, also make sure you go with the appropriate paperwork that you need filled out. But other than that, you could go in there telling you a serial killer, and it was like, all right, we'll run your background check. Thank you. Have a nice day. Just like that. No questions asked. But it's the fearlessness that you went in with it, your honesty, and everything in between that helps people determine if they want to have business with you, if they want to be in a world with you in it, okay? For all of you who are tremendous researchers, I really do ask that you just focus more on sociology to help you kind of with your everyday life around other people, all right? And for those of you who may be getting snow, now is the time to bundle up with a good book. So I am definitely pushing for my book to be released by Black Friday. Okay, right off the bat, I'm going to go ahead and discount that bad boy. I ain't even going to make it full price, okay? So that way you all can enjoy that with a nice hot cup of coffee, hot cocoa, hot toddy, whatever it is that is your preference of beverage, okay? Now, some people might drink a glass of wine. It's a little cold. I think I'm going to sip the tea. But with that being said, you guys, I'm going to snuggle up with this traffic here and get through it so I can continue on my work day. You all continue to be blessed, be highly favored, and just make sure that you stay fearless in your life, okay? We can conquer all, because we got this. It may be 2020, but in our hearts, it's 2019. All right, you guys. My name is Becky D with Becky D in the Morning, and you all have a great one.